So there's a post. The original poster was Speech, a rapper from a group called Arrested Development from the 90s. Positive rap. Like, it was kind of like the answer to the gangster rap at the time that was going on. There was a lot of different groups like that in the 90s that had more positive messages. There was more room for different types of hip-hop because hip-hop was fairly new. But Speech is a part of that group. He made a post, and it's the picture of, at the Rock Nation brunch, I believe, that has Jay-Z, Diddy, T.I., Swiss Beats, Big Sean, Yo Gotti randomly squeezed in the middle, DJ Khaled.
It was his picture, I told you.
Looked like the top of Jim Jones' head, but ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. And a bunch of other black men. Now, they got happy faces, they positive, they smiling, T.I. showing teeth, they in suits. That's what the picture is. Like, hey y'all, cheers to whatever. So Speech writes, a group of so-called successful black men, minus Khaled racially, who became rich and famous from perpetuating the worst black stereotypes to the ears and eyes of the whole planet, like drug dealing, pimping, murdering other black men, and disrespecting black women. I know making observations is being a hater. Cheers. So Raven Simone reposted that. But the dude Speech made it, but she reposted and put some emojis like she agrees with it, essentially. So Raven Simone, much like the story you just told, Raven Simone got Donkey of the Day. Raven Simone is the topic of everybody's videos. T.I. clapped back at Raven Simone when Speech was the one that said the shit. Right. Another rapper. Now, that I had a problem with, because Raven Simone didn't even say shit. She just was like, it's like the little Sherlock emoji, like with a magnifying glass, and then the emoji with no lips and nose, and then a heart. So you would assume she agrees with it, but she didn't say anything. She just reposted it, and you can clearly see that somebody else did it. Maybe not enough people know who Speech is, but I feel like the people, T.I., I feel like you know who that is. The account is verified, so it's somebody. Right. But, again, Charlamagne clapped back at Raven Simone in Donkey of the Day.
I'm pretty sure Charlamagne just doesn't like women, period.
And this is what I'm saying. What people were saying about Funky Dineva, it's like, I tried to see the good in people, and that's what I'm going to get to in my further commentary about this picture. But Charlamagne is really seeming like he don't like no woman besides his wife. Probably.
I never seen her. Do she exist?
Well, he kind of
keeps... Or is she a boy?
He got a daughter. He got 2 kids.
Boys have daughters all the time.
You're right. But listen, don't do that.
I'm just asking questions.
But,
he be asking people all type of stupid fucking questions.
He do. So everybody, was posting that picture, basically saying that, oh, it's all truth and they telling the truth. He ain't hating, she ain't hating. It's the truth. So those are the things that I had an issue with, because I'm like, this picture is like, it's showing positivity. It's at a positive event. It's the Rock Nation brunch. Jay-Z has carried this company all the way to the point where they can have shit like this. We don't have shit like this a lot of the times. Like, let's celebrate instead of the Met Gala and all that other shit. Let's get hype about the fucking Rock Nation brunch or whatever. This is how my mind is circling and all my thoughts when I'm seeing people reposting it, and it's like, y'all want to cast back the negative light on these black men who have been doing positive things. And then I asked the question, because I got blocked. Our Instagram page got blocked from, and I'm going to Most Hated Negro page, because we was going to talking. It wasn't even like fucking hype or no shit. Like, we wasn't going back and forth. No cuss words were had. Like, it was just regular conversation. But I was getting them together because he was like, this person is problematic and this person has done this. And in the scope of the conversation, he's saying Diddy, Jay-Z, Big Sean, like the main people in the picture. And I took it upon myself to say, Yo Gotti can kick rocks, because I know Yo Gotti has probably only been positive for the last 7 hours. So I don't have nothing, because he keep trying to kill Young Dolph. I don't have time for him. And that's why he was in the picture looking uncomfortable, like he didn't fit. But the rest of them, you have Diddy, who philanthropy, donations, different foundations, different, projects that he working on, different ways to employ black people. Although he sucks at it, he keeps putting people in music groups and shit like that. Like Diddy and his vibe, like he wanted to change his name to Brother Love, but y'all wouldn't let him.
No. we didn't stop him from doing anything.
Y'all wouldn't let him do it.
He was one like, I just play with y'all. Like, you remember on Don't Be a Menace when the nigga Toothpick was at the table and he was like, you ever seen some bubbles rolling down the crack of a man's ass? And everybody was just looking at him. He was like, I'm just playing with y'all. That's how Diddy was.
That is how he was.
When he said he wanted to change his name, everybody was like,
That is how he was. But that's the thing. He's on this positive wave now, regardless of whether he probably killed Biggie, regardless of whether, he engaged in problematic behavior in the past. There has been a good solid decade where Diddy has been on some positive uplift shit. Jay-Z, we can account, at least since 2013 when he came out with Magna Carta Holy Grail, his mind was on a different path. Mm-hmm. His business sense was different. He wasn't talking about this. He was talking about art on that album. This album, he's talking about financial literacy and being a family man and cheating on his wife. But, the whole album, you could tell the nigga went to therapy. He said he went to therapy. Like, these are men actively trying to improve themselves and the people around them. And then you have T.I., who, although he's a fucking jailbird, cheater, this, that, and the other, the messages in his music has been different. His last album was called Us or Else, A Letter to the System, or something like that. Like, I don't know who listened to it, but he made it.
Not I, said the guy.
But he made that album, and Big Sean has never been problematic. The last time he got songs called Light and fucking Blessed, and like this picture represented positivity in that way. I didn't see where it was room to critique. Now maybe if you threw a Kodak Black or something else in there, I still wouldn't even see it that way, because where are they? What are they doing? What are these men currently doing? Mm-hmm. My question would be, when do you get to graduate from being trash? Like, when you have been trash before, because everybody has to some degree. We have been trash before. When do you get to graduate from it? What's the timeline?
I haven't graduated yet. I'm still trash. I'm trash.
You got, like I said, you got Jay-Z probably 3 to 6 years he ain't been trash. Diddy probably like a decade. Yo Gotti a couple hours. Like, what? When?
Yo Gotti a couple hours.
When do they get to not be fucking... When do they get to transcend the trash that they once were?
I think the issue is that a lot of people think that just because some shit is true, that it has to be said.
That too.
Just as like, okay, Raven, yes, you're right.
What's the point of saying
what this man said is absolutely fucking correct. But, for what?
Why are you an agent for fucking White Lash? Like, that's what I feel like. I feel like that would be on an alt-right Facebook page. Like, look at these niggers. They all drug dealers.
Did you see the videos of, like, people were posting when Jay-Z said something about Trump and they found, like, this old-ass video of Jay-Z, like, mushing this girl?
Yeah.
And they're like, Jay-Z. First of all, Jay-Z was, like, a whole 40 years younger in that video.
Probably when he, I
400 pounds
he would
lighter.
Acknowledge that it was trash.
But here's the thing. From what I heard, that was a clip from a documentary that he was in. And it was, I don't know. It was something about a documentary. That was a clip. And it was while he was performing Girls, Girls, Girls. Apparently, the video's cut short. Apparently, that was his niece in the video that he was mushing. And right after, they laughed together. But it's cut off.
And so
right
all you
after
see is the mush.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what I don't understand. Like, when do you... I get we deep in call-out culture. Like, everybody has to be checked for their trash. Mm-hmm. I get it. But why don't you check them for their trash when they do the trash? And then acknowledge when they trying to dig themselves out of the trash.
Right.
Like, T.I. has been complete fucking trash. But he's trying to give it an effort. And it's like, at what point do we stop holding that against him when he's showing something different.
Speech, if you had so much to fucking say, when T.I. was running around here cheating on his wife and getting his eye knocked out his head by Mayweather, where the fuck was your post then? If you fucking care so much. Or are you mad that your old washed ass ain't in that picture? Because you can't hardly do shit for your community because there ain't no coins coming in for you.
And according to that Unsung episode with Arrested Development, it was a black girl, Dion something, on one of them songs they got a Grammy for. He didn't even want to give her the Grammy because he felt like she didn't deserve it, even though her vocals was on the hook that got the song the Grammy. Wasn't trying to give her. They broke up because they couldn't fucking get along. Are you perhaps you're mad because whatever brought them to the point where they was rich, they learned from some shit and now they're the chosen ones at the end of it? Because a lot of you 90s niggas got a lot of complaints about the way that people move now, but y'all all broke. Y'all have nothing to pass to your children. Yeah, y'all was the shit. Yeah, y'all made hip hop. Yeah, y'all this, but what you failed to realize was a bunch of other shit that they talking about now that they in their 40s. Or Big Sean coming out the gate. He didn't even have to spend 2 decades being trash. All you got to do is work him through his colorism issues. That's it. Let's help Big Sean.
All you got to do is help him through his colorism issues. Help him get over Ashley finally. She's not taking you back. Ashley is gone. You fucked it up. And ain't no fucking Ariana Grande's or that bitch from Glee gonna fix it. She's gone. Secondly, I'm tired of you using that same fucking flow in every song. I really like you. You're from Detroit, and I just really like to support people who are from Michigan. But if I have to hear that same monotone ass flow that you speed up, like in the middle of the song, and then go back to that.
You get tired of hearing it because everybody stole it from him.
No, I'm tired of hearing it everywhere because.
But that belongs
That's
to him.
all he fucking. I don't want to hear it from nobody.
That belongs to him.
Well, nobody does it like Sean. He does it the most boring.
That's what it's supposed to be.
But no, thank you. It just be like, words and words and words and then words and 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 words and
words and words and words and words and words and words and words and words and words and words and words. Drop the beat. Words and words.
And then you have to drop the beat because the words and words and words don't never match the beat. But that's a Detroit thing, so I'm not even.
That's a Detroit thing.
That's a Detroit thing. But he loved to go words, 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 words. All right, Sean. That's I bet you we have sex just like that.
Oh my God. There gotta be some offbeat ones. The fucking recording is over us. Oh my goodness. Girl. Attention Metro Detroiters, family reunion season is approaching. Contact Personic Images, that's PERSONIC Images, on Instagram for your custom family tees. Take advantage of their summer special. 25 shirts for $8 each, 50 shirts for $7 each, 75 shirts for $6.50, 100 shirts for $6, or 200 shirts for $5.50. That's Personic Images, Metro Detroit's one-stop shop for custom silk screening and embroidery. Custom silk